guys, so welcome to today's video. Today is another how to wow video, which is just a makeup video where we hang out on a Saturday morning and play with makeup and have a good time. So ignore my hair, it will be progressively getting frizzier throughout the course of this video because it's freshly washed and it's still wet, as you can probably tell. But it will get bigger and bigger, just kind of like a lion. I have really thick hair, and no matter what products I use, it stays pretty much like a lion's mane. So when it's freshly washed, when I straighten it and do all the stuff to it, it tones it down a little. And also I get it thinned at the stylist, but my hair is just, when it's weighed down with water, it's okay, but as it dries, it just goes bigger. My hair kind of grows out more than it actually grows like long. It does grow longer, but it grows out more than anything. It just like fills out. So always been like that. Drinking some coffee. Grab some coffee or something so we can get going on today's video. I love just a Saturday morning where you just get to chill and drink your coffee and watch videos, catch up on videos, all that kind of stuff. So fun. So yeah, we just kind of play with makeup on Saturday mornings and have a fun time. I've been planning this look all week. I've actually worn this look a few times. Usually for these videos I've been just like playing randomly, but this is actually a makeup look that I did pre-plan a little bit. So I'm using the e.l.f. Glow Lotion right now. I love this stuff. I put it on today because I haven't worn makeup today, and I just put it on. We were just gonna go out and go to the coffee shop and do some things, so I put this on, and it just adds this like really nice fresh glow to the face, if you can see that. I love the way it looks. It looks like natural skin, but my skin doesn't really do that. I don't have necessarily glowy skin, but I love those kind of products. I'm gonna start with the face. I use an airbrush machine. If you haven't watched the videos before, I use a Luminous airbrush machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and airbrush my face real quick and then we'll come back. I've said so many times, how I don't have, excuse me, how I don't have like a fancy setup or anything. You know, I just don't have like a makeup vanity or anything like that. Thankfully I have some lighting and stuff, but I don't have like a super fancy place to film or anything. When we buy a house, or build a house, kind of what we're leaning toward, I definitely want to have like an area for that. So my whole point of saying that is, if you hear this chair that I'm sitting on squeaking, ignore that. I know I say that in every video, but if you've never watched the rest of the videos, you wouldn't know that. But yeah, I'm sitting on a drum throne, basically a drum stool. It's called a drum throne, and it's a little bit squeaky. So I'm going to do like a glam look today, which is generally what I've been doing. I did one just natural every day. I mean, glam looks are every day for me, honestly. I like to do that. I'm not like a person that only wants to wear like a small amount every day. Of course, there are days where I do, but a lot of the time that's for time's sake. But anyway, I'm going to do like a glam look, but it's just going to be with 2 eyeshadows. So even though it is like more, maybe, I don't know, glam, it's only with a couple of shadows. So it's pretty easy to achieve. And I know a lot of the time, maybe if you're just starting out with makeup or something, which I know some of you are and some of you are not, but having a 2 shadow look versus a 10 shadow look, you know what I mean, is obviously the 2 shadow look is going to be more simple. But really, I just discovered this look this week. I've never done it before this week. I mean, I've used these shadows, but not together. So it's really, really cool because it's literally just 2 shadows, and I think it's really, really pretty. It's like good for spring, good for winter. It's like good for any time. It's gonna be more cool toned. I go through phases where I'm doing a lot of warm tone, a lot of cool tone, mixing it up, whatever. Lately I've been kind of cool tone. I think a lot of it with my hair being really cool toned, I just kind of been leaning toward those looks, but I like all of it. It just depends on the mood. Another thing I've been loving, I have used this Coty Airspun powder before. I used to use it all the time and I ran out and I hadn't repurchased it until lately, but this thing will last you so long. It's huge. And so I literally used it for years and then started using it again. And this one is actually different. I talked about it in the last video, but this one is the extra coverage. So the other one is just like regular powder. This one is extra coverage. And I love this. Like, it just really, really, really makes your, I don't know, it just looks good. It's just a good powder. I can't even explain it, but definitely recommend trying it because I think it's about $6. It's like such an affordable powder. I mean, it's $6 for like a huge thing of powder. There's a lot of product in here. I don't know the exact amount, but I'm sure it says it. 2.3 ounces, and I mean, for real, like no exaggeration, it lasted me like actual years when I had it before. Okay, so the two shadows we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows palette. I have the box still because I'm me and that's what I do. But the two shadows we're going to be using, this palette is amazing, by the way. It's probably the priciest palette that I own. Manny got it for me as a surprise one time. So thankful for that, but it's about $65. You don't have to buy this. You can find, you know, shadows to use, so you don't absolutely have to have this one, but it is beautiful. And if you have the money or a birthday or something, maybe put this on the list. All of her stuff is amazing, and she does have cheaper things with less shadows. Like I have a couple of the smaller palettes. So I'm gonna be using the color Flamingo, which is this really pink color right here. Show you. It's really pretty. And then Suede, which is this gray down here. It's kind of like, when I swatch it like that, kind of like a taupey gray. It looks just like straight gray in here. I don't really remember if it comes off taupey on the eye. Gonna go ahead, put my Coastal Scents eye primer on. So I'm just gonna also, you know what, I'm not even gonna do that because I said it was gonna be too shadow. I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna take a little bit of this powder though. I was gonna set this primer with a skin toned color, but I said two shadows. So I'm gonna use some of this powder, which is gonna be amazing for that anyway, and just run it across the eye, just some of the Coty powder. I love to set, you know, the primer just in case it was still a little bit wet or something, so that it doesn't like grab a hold of the shadows in a weird way. So that's with any primer. So let's go ahead. I'm also going to be using very minimal brushes. Probably 2 brushes is all I will use, honestly. Kind of a packing brush and a blending brush. I'm going to use this brush from Sonia Kashuk to pack one of the Suede shadow on. And then this brush from e.l.f. Or you know what? I may use 3 brushes. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably use 3. Because when I'm blending, I really like to use this one from Coastal Scents, this blending brush, and I've been loving this one from e.l.f. I like to use both of them. Going in with Suede just right here on the lid. And I am going to pack this on. But this is like the easiest eye look. So as I'm doing it, I'm just going to talk. So I've been kind of busy. It's gonna sound funny when you hear what I'm trying to say, but I have 2 tattoos right now, so I'm gonna jump right in. I have 2 tattoos, one on my wrist, one on my collarbone, right in here, and I want to get a lot more. I love tattoos, I love art, I love all of that kind of stuff. It's just, you know, it's my thing. Artsy stuff and creative stuff. I think it's so fun, and I don't know, I just want to get more tattoos. So as you can see, it is like a darker shade too, but I've been kind of looking at tattoo artists in this area, and I found one today that I really like his stuff, and I haven't gotten a tattoo since before Manny and I got married. I think it was 2016, the year we got married, or the year before. but it was before we got married. It was this collarbone one that I got, and I got that after we got married. So it's been a while since I've gotten one, not by my choice, but it has been. I have a lot of different things that I want to get, so it's kind of just like a matter of what do I want to get first, you know what I mean, and kind of how do I want to do it. And really, like, once I get something like this in my head, and this is totally my personality, I'm like this with, like, I'm not indecisive, and that's one thing that I guess is good, depending on how you look at it, but I'm not indecisive at all. Like, when I make a decision, and it doesn't take me that long to make one, like, honestly, I'm pretty much, like, when I started dating Manny, I was like, I'm marrying him, and that's that. Like, I'm honestly, like, once I know something, once I know that I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. So that is definitely me. And so I'm like that with hair. Like, if I wake up one morning and I decide that I want to have purple hair, like, I'll probably have purple hair by, like, the next day. Like, I'm just known. That's me. That's what I do. It's my personality. So anyway, I am definitely gonna get my tattoo soon, because, you know, I've just got it in my head that I'm getting it soon. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is how those colors look together. See, this one just kind of like digs into more like specific areas, and then the other one just blends out really well. So both of them are really good. But anyway, I know I said I was gonna use 2 brushes, but I am gonna grab this smaller e.l.f. Is this e.l.f.? Yeah. e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush is what it's called. And this is actually just like a little more dense than the other one, just to deepen up that gray a little bit. And it is coming off, I guess, a little bit taupe, probably more on the taupe side than just straight gray. There is a bit of a taupeness to it. So I am gonna put the same color, the same suede color on the bottom. Yeah, this is like a more glam look that seriously you could have done in like a matter of a few minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just grab the pink again on the same brush. I use the same brush for a lot of things. I wore this look 2 times this week and really liked the way that it looked. And ignore if my lips look crusty, they have like some makeup on them right now. When I'm blending, I'm always using these kinds of motions. So it's kind of like the circular motion. And then when I'm doing just the lid color, I'm just actually patting that on. But I'm blending the pink out a little bit. I'm loving the way that that's looking. And I am gonna take on this side as well, just this more precise kind of getting in there brush, as I called it. Put some brow gel in. I'm gonna try to buy the ColourPop brow gel soon. I heard it's a dupe for the Glossier one, and I've never had anything from Glossier, but I'm all about dupes for things, and I've really been loving the look of the way that like the Glossier brow, if you know what I mean, like the fluffy brow. I've been into that. That's why I brushed them up with the brow gel, but I want to try the ColourPop brow gel, because ColourPop is an incredible brand. I mean, I just love everything ColourPop does. Okay, so squeaky chair again. I am going to go in with this as well. This is a brow pomade. This is from L'Oreal. I just like to kind of shape these up a little bit. I know what they're looking like right now. I do my brows differently, honestly, every time that I do them. I've been kind of doing something a little bit different lately, like with the fluffiness. I didn't always do that, and recently realized that I really like that. So I am going to go in with this Brow Shake Filling Powder from Rimmel London. This stuff, I love it. It's basically like a powder. Clean this and bake off with, again, another Coastal Scents brush. And then I am going to add some pink to this under eye too. I don't think I did on this side, actually. It's really nice. Again, I built them up a lot, but I feel like it's nice. I love these brushes. e.l.f. Coastal Scents and Sonia Kashuk. So good. I have never spent a lot of money on brushes. The kind of brush you use is very important, for sure. But I think that you can get the same effect from an inexpensive brush that you can from an expensive one. So and I've had the experience of the inexpensive brushes that I use being really, really amazing. My hair is still extremely wet. My hair takes literally forever to dry. Like forever. So, okay, so before we do lashes, I don't normally do it in this order, but I'm gonna do lips. So I want to see if this lip combo is gonna work with these eyes. I have some chapstick on, and I have to do my contour as well, but I'm using this. It is from Bite Beauty. I've used it in a video before. It's in the shade Glace. And this is a lip crayon, so I am going to line them and then fill them in. I love the way this makes the lips look. That's what that looks like. So obviously, it's a deeper tone than the eyes a little bit. But what I'm going to do that I think is going to work well, never done this, but I am going to add a little bit, and I've seen this trick done. I did it yesterday, so I have done it, but I mean not this combo, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer on my finger, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my lips. Obviously, I'm going to blend it a little more than this. A lighter color in the center is always like a common technique, but I'm just dabbing this over it to blend it a little bit. But anyway, a lot of people use lighter lipsticks in the middle. Really pretty. A lot of people do just the concealer and like lip liner, or just the concealer and then do like a nude lip when you blend it out. It's really nice. I could leave it just like this, and it's actually so pretty like this, but I am going to put the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss over it. Yeah, I like that a lot. So here's what it looks like. I really like that. Normally I would do the lips last, but changed it up, I guess. Using this mascara from the 97-cent line at Walmart called In Studio. It's just this really small mascara. It would be amazing for like travel and stuff. But these products actually work well. It's the same brow product that I've been using as well. I saw Emily Noel on YouTube talking about it, so I picked some of it up. Really inexpensive. Okay, so I put some lashes on. My lashes I always show from Amazon. I'll show you real quick. They are these lashes right here, the Pure Lior Professional Eyelashes. I've worn these a few times, the pair that I have on. So I put those on and just did some other things, did some highlight. It is the highlight in the shade totally slipped my mind. Flexitarian from ColourPop, one of my all-time favorites. That's why I don't know why it slipped my mind. And I just love this highlight so much. It is so inexpensive. ColourPop just kills the game with all their stuff. And I did the Lancome setting spray and some eyeliner, just some NYX liner, just to go over the lashes. So I don't always do that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And for contour, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter. But anyway, yeah, that is today's look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, you're incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time. Bye.